Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back today on the Lyra server for Eudemons Online, and today we will be focusing on making warrior gear. I'm going to focus on weapons today. Last time I did armor, and I actually got quite a few pieces of gear that was sellable. I did make a helmet last time, and I ended up selling it for 1,000 EP, and it came out pretty good. I think it was like a plus 12 earth or plus 12 water helmet. This plus 6 fire helmet that I have on, I made that a couple days ago. I put a socket in it so that way I can gym it up later, but I don't really expect to be utilizing that for too much longer. So today I'm going to be trying to replace my sword, which is a plus 10 fire. It has 2 attack gems in it, which is probably the most expensive part of when it comes to forging, because those gems outside of an event cost $24.90 EP, which is the equivalent of $30 each gem. So put simply, what we want to do is try to get something that is around 15 fire element, or well, between 15 to 20. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and just a sidebar, what I want to catch you guys up on, yesterday when I did my chapter 1 boss, I forgot to tell you guys that the legendary challenge crystals, what they're used for. So when you have 20 of them, you just right click on them and you can choose whatever egg you want from any of the chapter boss except the epilogue. That is the only one you cannot get with the challenge crystals. Alright, so now that we're caught up, let's go ahead and start making some gear and see whether or not we can pop a higher than plus 5 element. Now, I collected around 3 billion, as you can see, 3 billion gold. That should be enough to have about, let's say, 315 chances at making gear, because it costs 10 million per redstone, which is fine. Getting gold in this game is not too difficult. So let's go ahead and get that worked on and get that started. Right, so in order to go into the forging center, just right click on the gem you want to use and click on the weapon that you want to use, right click on it, then go ahead and throw a gem back inside of it. So right now we have a higher forging chance, 13.5% increase, and that's due to our solar rights pack. From there we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, that one failed. It's fine. Failed again. Failed again. Alright, so that one succeeded, but doesn't look like there's any element on it. You want to pay attention to the top system chat so that way you know whether or not an element popped. Otherwise you can just mouse over it and it'll tell you. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, so no element on that one. Next one. Okay, that one didn't get an element, but it actually did get a socket. So the sockets, if I put that into value for you, that would probably be 300 EP, just because it has a socket. Except if it was on any other piece of gear except the weapon, it will be worth that much. When it comes to weapons, you can just use redstones to open up the socket. So that one socket it got it's useless because it's on a weapon. Because you can open the first 2 sockets on your sword with a total of 13 redstones. So again, that's kind of valueless because you can just do it very easily anyway. Alright, that one did not get an element. Looks like we're having some bad luck today. That's even worse. Alright, so we just popped all these different swords and didn't get a single element. Now, I guess the proper thing to do is just to sell all these and get something else. Because when it comes to weapons, I really don't have too much luck when it comes to popping elements on lower level ones. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, the lower level gear, you get a higher chance of getting elements," but I just think it's RNG. I don't think it's anything in particular that really affects it. Alright, so let's go to the desert. And this is generally where people go when they want to get supplies, when it comes to, is it the falchion that I need? But yeah, this is where people come to buy gear, so that way they can level up or try to make elemental weapons. So let's just go ahead and follow what other people are doing and buy a couple swords from here. And the reason why we're doing blades instead of swords is simply because I have a weapon soul that only goes for blades. So that's why I'm swapping back over. Instead of using a two-hand sword, we'll just use blades for a little bit. Alright, let's try to get a couple more redstones. Which, let me go ahead and I think it's, yeah. If I click on her head from here, then I can just keep clicking and collecting the redstones a little bit faster without having to move my mouse. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, there we go. Now, where was I? Today I actually remembered to turn my phones down, so that way it's not blasting in your ear. See? Progress. Alright. So I want to get about, let's say 5 more stones, and then we'll try out some of the blades that we have. And I am tired of this light being in my face, so let me go ahead and kill that noise. Looks like someone wants to do EH, but kind of not in the mood for it right now. Alright, so that one got me +3 earth. We'll put that one to the side. Okay, that one got me +3 air. What we're looking for is fire element. And we want to get something that's over +10. Yeah, we're having some bad luck when it comes to forging today. Alright, there we go. What was that? +5 wind. Since it's +5, I'll go ahead and continue working on that one. I'm probably going to burn through a lot of stones to do it, but if it continues to go up, then I can turn around and sell. Alright, so I'll try it one more time, or one more. I'll try to get to elite. If it doesn't pop an element at elite, then whatever. I'll trash it. We have a 20% chance, which is actually good for us because this would be like 13%, which you'll burn through so many stones trying to get it. It's ridiculous. which we're burning through so many stones as it is right now. So yeah, I'm going to need quite a few more. See, that's just me being impatient. If you click too fast, you'll actually just run behind her. But best thing to do is just not be too impatient and click slowly. I think that's right there. Yep, that's the sweet spot, right on her head. Let's get 4 more. I'm looking at my gold right now and getting 4 more, and then we'll stop. 1 more. Alright, so let's continue working on this blade. If it pops an element, we continue. If it doesn't, we move on. What we don't want it to do is actually split into another element. You want to keep it going on the same one. If you get a +5, go to the next rank. If it pops an element, okay. If it doesn't, go ahead and toss it. But I know there's some people who can't really afford to do that, so I would say just use whatever the best thing you can get out of it before anything else. Come on. Show me something good. Hey, what's up, Kevin? And welcome to the stream. How's everything going on your end? Okay, we got a +3 fire on that, so since it's split, go ahead and trash it. Yes, we're looking for fire gear, but we want the first one to pop to be fire. So everything else is just trash after that. Hey, congratulations on getting to Twitch affiliate. How do you feel now that you can actually start making some money on Twitch? Again, we're going to go to the desert because that's where we're picking up the items from. Since we ran out of items, then definitely have to buy some more. Not working on gear, so you want to talk to this girl when it comes to the blades. Let's try hand blades this time. See what we get. Oh yeah, that first day you become Twitch affiliate. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Now Twitch becomes a full-time job for you. It's no big deal, man. That's always good. So just so you guys know, I'm actually streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube all at the same time. Since I have Prime for Streamlabs, I'm streaming on multiple platforms just to make sure that I get everything up and running and can put Eudemons content out to multiple sources rather than just relying on one. But congratulations on getting your Twitch affiliate. I mean, if you want to double up, you can always go to Amazon and become an Amazon affiliate just so you can continue on from there. And you can make a pretty penny doing that too. That's what I did when I first became affiliate. I immediately decided I was going to become a Amazon affiliate, and all this gear that I was buying, all the Twitch setup and stuff like that, I marked it on my channel, and as people were buying it, I was getting a decent amount from it. Alright, so right now we have 8 hand blades. Let's go ahead and see whether or not we can get any decent gear from that, or decent items from that. Oof. Let me open up something real quick, because I might be missing out on quite a bit. Oh, that's always a good thing, man. You want to maximize your profit no matter what. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump back in. Alright, we just collected, let's say a good 10. Yeah, we collected 10 redstones, which would be good to start, so that way I'm not sitting there just clicking through menus. Okay, we got +3 water. It's not bad at all. Looks like some of the people are working on their noble ranks. It gives you so much battle power when you're working on your noble ranks that it's, if you can get the gold to do it, just do it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I already got paid today. My check hit about 3 hours ago, so I'm good. I was like, hell yeah. Now I think the last things we're waiting on is what? Income tax. Which I'm probably just gonna burn my entire income tax check on this game, just so I can pretty much take over rank 1. Why? I got shit else to spend it on, so whatever. Alright, we got a +3 win element. And come on. I am very unlucky today when it comes to getting elements. I want fire, and it's giving me everything but fire. Right now I'm being messaged in game. People want me to help them with EH. I would show you guys what EH is, but I can solo it myself, so I'll probably do that in a separate video where I'm not really too distracted. There's, as a warrior, you can solo EH normal. You just have to have strong enough pets to break the cage, or even if you don't, you have to have enough. What is it? You have to have enough HP to survive the cage being blown up. Because once you go into that cage, you can't really do anything except use your pet abilities, which the Rose Blade for the Tifa, the Circus Dance for your Lyra, which some of you guys probably never even heard of this game before, so I'll go ahead and catch you up. This is a Eudemons Online. This game came out when I was a kid. It's probably been active for about 15 years now, and I played this right during the time where we started playing WoW, because I remember there was a time where I couldn't afford to play WoW, and what ended up happening was I was looking for something to play after school, so I ended up coming to this game. It was fun, and then I got money to play WoW, so I swapped back over to WoW. But I remember I had a lot of fun playing this, so when I saw that it came to Steam recently, I decided to jump back in just to see what was going on. 2 days after I started playing again, they opened up a brand new server, which was the Lyra server, which is the one I'm on now. And I've been rank 1. I was rank 1 for about a month. And then I started focusing on working on my Legion, getting my Legion up and running. And then I dropped from rank 1 to rank 5, and later on this week I'll be going back to rank 1. So that's going to be the goal for this week. I'm getting some flashbacks here. What type of flashbacks are you getting? Is it good or bad? And do I still play WoW? No, I don't. I stopped playing that game a long time ago. It just doesn't vibe with me anymore. So most of the time you'll see me playing new games that come out. But so far for the last month and a half, this it has been my go-to. And just to show you guys how all in I am on this game, I'll go ahead and show you in a month and a half how much I've spent on this game. I wonder if it'll actually pop up. Let's see. Alright, so bought this pack. This pack here was only 15 bucks. Bought most of the stuff out of flash sale. That ranged between like $1 all the way up to like 15, 20 bucks. This one was 30 bucks, but all the stuff you get out of it was pretty good. And then the total amount I've spent so far on this server is $3,109 in a month and a half. That's how all in I am when it comes to this game. I'm like, fuck it. If I want to stay on top, this is basically what I gotta do. Well, the game was good. They've made a lot of improvements. I think the thing that turned a lot of people off was how long it took to actually level up. Getting to max level was, let's just say, it took you 1 month just to go up one level. That's how bad it used to be. Now, right after a month and a half, I'm level 142 out of 150. Getting to level 100, before it would take you like 2 to 3 weeks to do. Now you can do it in an hour. All you gotta do is just jump into the game, pop a double XP potion, put on a ×5 garment, and you're good to go. Alright, looks like I still have a couple blades I can work on. I'm still trying to get fire element. Just to show you guys what I'm rolling with on my character right now. I have all plus 12 gear, and they're all divine gear. Elite divine, elite divine, elite. This is unique because this is the helmet I just made a couple of days ago, so I haven't gotten to elite or super. It had plus 6 fire element, but I'll be trying to get that one to plus 9 or plus 9 plus 12 sometime later. But right now I want to get my sword up to at least plus 15. So if I can get a sword that's plus 15, we're rolling in everything. I have 73 fire element, which is hella good. I still have 3 more fire element I can get from my goddess, but otherwise, yeah, I need that to be plus 100 at late game. Because right now you're starting to see everyone start to plateau off when it comes to their stuff. And me, I wanted to have a strong foundation before trying to rush to rank 1, because yeah, you can be rank 1 by just throwing BP all over the place, don't work on your stats, and you're still weak as hell. Because if I remember correctly, actually, let's go check. Before anything else, let's go check. And just so you know, I popped earth element on that last sword I just did. So this is the King's Ground. This generally tells you how strong people are. So right now, the strongest mage in the game does about 810,000 damage. That's a rough estimate. That's not his peak. Let's just say it like that, because it's random crits, all that stuff, skill cooldowns, things of that nature. How you do your rotations, you might have slipped up and wasted a second or two, which might have cost you like another million. So these are just rough estimates on where your character stands on the damage totem. So the strongest person currently in the game, which is the rank 1, does 810,000 damage. So that's the strongest person on the server. Keep that in mind. So let's go to Paladin. Paladins, this guy, Reaper, he does 1.3 million. But that's because he worked on his stats. He didn't work on anything else except his stats. Now, the strongest person on the server, it's just the strongest person BP-wise. And BP is your battle power. Because right now, Happy, let me just go ahead and double check. Make sure he's still rank 1. Yeah, Happy is still rank 1 when it comes to BP. And being rank 1 in BP means you can take so many events. You can just stomp them, kill everyone, get the best prizes, do all that extra stuff. But when it comes to actual damage, he lacks in damage because he didn't work on his stats. He worked on his BP. So when it comes to my stats, I'm the rank 1 warrior by far. As you can see, these guys do about half my damage. I've been helping a couple of my Legion mates try to get up to at least rank 3. Trench Spray was my Legion mate, but he ended up going to a different Legion. That's fine. Don't care. But as you can see, I do 120,000 more damage than the rank 1 player because I worked on my stats. I didn't work on anything except my stats. So getting the earth elements, the fire elements, that just increases your damage, increases your stats, all that stuff. Because one of the things that you'll learn when you play this game, you have some events that are BP based, meaning if you have higher BP, you're going to win the fight. If you have lower BP, you might as well just not even go, because you're not going to be able to kill anybody, and you're most likely just going to be cannon fodder at that point. So otherwise, let's go ahead and continue working on some gear, because like I said, I'm trying to get plus 15 fire element. I know it's a long shot, but if we can at least get that close to 15, then I'll be good. And I'll most likely try to work on another helmet, because the helmet I have it's alright, but it can be better. Plus 6 fire, it can be a lot better. Alright, let's see what people are selling right now. Yeah, this guy's been supplying me with these P6 gift zones, but I'll wait until he has a full stack before I buy it. There's no reason to just waste my time buying half stacks. You know, now that I think about it, since I'm streaming on multiple platforms, I have Twitch on this screen, I have Streamlabs on this one, but I don't have Facebook at all. So I should probably work on opening up the Facebook channel, so that way if anybody's trying to talk to me on there, I'll be able to see what the heck they're talking about. Because I've never actually streamed on Facebook before. So, oh wait, hold on. It looks like it links them all together, because... Alright, cool, so I don't really have to worry about it. It looks like it links them all together. So how's things going with you, Zio? You still doing Kenshi? I'm still waiting for more information on Kenshi too. I will definitely be playing that game once it comes out. Come on, give me one fire element. I just saw a bunch of stuff pop up. I was like, wait, hold on. What the heck just happened to that sword? Alright, so all the blades we have, I'll go ahead and sell those because I don't actually need them. And let's go back to the other blades. Actually, let's try some mighty blades out. The reason why we want to keep going back to Cronus is because this is where we're buying our redstones. Oh, so you're playing a multiple group of games. So you what? RimWorld, Darkest Dungeon. I suck at that game. Kenshi, I love that game. Kenshi 2 is on your back burner. That's pretty good. Ooh, I don't know what Manor Lords is. Probably gonna have to look that one up. Actually, let me write that down because that might be good too. You always play the best games, my dude. And if the game turns out to be great, you already know I'll get you a copy of it. Wait, did I run out? Okay, I was about to say, did I run out of backspace? Yes, I did. Nope, nothing popped on that one. Well, I guess that depends on how generous the developers want to be. You have some that they're pretty good at getting our stuff out there. Is it going to go into early access, or is it just going to be like, hey, we had some testers, the game's done, this is about as far as we're going with it? Like, what's their model for it, if you know? Wow, this one blade is eating up so many redstones. Jesus Christ, it needs to hurry up and proc. Wow, and when it finally procs, did not give me any elements. Finally, a +4 fire sword. So I'll go ahead and work on this. If they're looking for early access, I guess that'll be good. Early access games, being along for the ride, if you want to say it like that, I find that enjoyable because you get to see the game from when it's just a baby trying to get its name out there and then see what it becomes. But it also becomes an emotional roller coaster if you have some really terrible developers, because if they start looking at profit over actual content, then that's where you run into the most problems. And it's like all that time you invested, all that money you invested just doesn't go anywhere. That's why I think I swapped back to this one, because I went from Cyberpunk 2077 to this one. And the reason being is because I remember I did have a lot of fun with this game. I actually am having a lot of fun with it. Uh, the only thing is, it's just like any other game. There's a lot of drama, and that's more or less just a player issue, not the game issue. But I would say the drama's still pretty healthy. It makes people competitive, and since that just split into wind, it is trash. Holy crap. It's like, Jesus, just give me a decent sword right now. Might have to keep an eye out for all the people that's boosting up their royalty, because that might drop me down. I was rank 1 in royalty, and then I just stopped putting money into it, which you only have to put gold into it, so it's not too big of a deal. But I am currently rank 8, and I'll fix that tomorrow. I'll go to rank 1 tomorrow. So not really worried about being where I am now, and the money I have here, I can burn it. I don't have to funnel it into my royalty right now, because I want to try to get as much elemental gear as possible prior to doing that. Then we'll worry about restructuring our legion, making sure that everything that we have is good to go, and then we'll continue to take different events after that. Alright, so we got +3 fire. Let's go ahead and work on that. Okay, split the earth. That is trash. Man, we are having terrible luck. And now we're out of redstone, so I still have enough gold to buy 200 more redstones. So let's go ahead and get that started ASAP. You know, this game does have an Albion online feel to it, even though this came out long before that. But I think the biggest issue I had with Albion is that game is centered around its politics and negotiations and the player interactions when it comes to doing most of the content. Because in order to take castles and take different zones and things like that in that game, it's basically the people at the top allowing you to do that. If they say, well, we don't want you to have this, they'll just go and take it. So you always have to negotiate, which is a core feature in that game. And here it's just whoever's the strongest takes whatever they want at the time. But it's been such a back and forth when it comes to who's on top, who's the second and third. It's just been a tug of war between every single one of the people on the top bracket. And when I say everyone on the top bracket, I would say just the top 5. Actually, let me give you a accurate assessment of that. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I would say him, but not really, because he kind of didn't take over things. It was Reaper here, who's now ranked 10. When he first hit rank 1, he basically tried to take over everything, but as you can see, he kind of fell off. I don't know why. I think he just stopped playing for a little bit, and then everyone kind of went past him. I think he's playing actively now, so he should be able to catch up. So that'll be good to have new, old blood in the competition again. Because when I was rank 1, I didn't try to take over everything. I kind of just played the game normally, and people kept wondering why I wasn't trying to go for everything. It was weird. They were like, "Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you?" I'm like, "Because I can just buy whatever I need. I don't care about taking resources away from other people." Which, now thinking back on it, should I have? The answer is still no, because the server grew pretty good. I mean, everyone's pretty much around the same boat. It's just been a back and forth tug of war. And what the heck just happened? Because this guy was rank 4. So now I just... Wow. Okay. Guess I'm rank 4 now. Didn't even have to do anything. Hit rank 4. Nah, he's probably just swapping out his pets or doing something like that. Or working on them. But regardless, I want to say tomorrow or the day after. But Friday maximum, I'm definitely going to be trying to push for a rank 1. So that way I can start taking over some of the PvP events and helping my Legion actually get the stuff done that they need to get done. Alright. So I got enough redstones. Oh yeah, I got plenty of redstones. Do I have any more swords that I can work on? Again, that came out crap. Another crap sword. And that one came with +3 earth. If I get anything that's +4 or +5, I'll continue to work on it, but otherwise, there's no reason to. +3 wind. +3 water. It wants to give me everything except what I'm asking for. I need fire. It's giving me every element except fire. I don't know how to feel about that. Which I can... Well, no. It'll be a waste of resources to work on any of these swords. Because like I said, you want to have something that's +4 element or higher. So that way you can get the maximum amount if it pops again. If you have a +5 fire sword and it pops +3, that's +8. So you're good. That's a good weapon to work with. But again, we're trying to go for something like +15. In order to get +15, I would have to proc +5 3 times, which I know it's not going to happen. But you have 5 chances. When it's white named, it's just a common item. It goes to refined, then unique, then elite, then super. Once it hits super, you can divine it, and once you hit divine, that's your 5th time of trying to get the element to pop. After that, you can divine it 2 more times, so you have quite a few shots on one weapon to try to get the element up. Now, say you get it all the way up, you still have a little bit more to go, you can start socketing it. When you put sockets into it, you have a chance of proccing elements again. So you have plenty of ways to actually increase the element. It's just you want to have a good foundation when you go to do that. And a good foundation would be simply +5 as your +5 at refine or +4 at refine. So refine is the... Once you increase the quality once, it goes to refine. So let's go ahead and sell all these. Now, the reason I'm not working on a 2-hand sword is because, again, for those of you just tuning in, I have this weapon soul, which I can show you guys what it looks like. Actually, let me just use my old weapon. Here it is. Alright, so this was my old weapon. that I utilized up until the point I got the plus 12. And when you throw a weapon salt on it, it actually changed the way it looks. It sparkles. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I think it matches most of my items. Matches this armor really well. But I generally like to wear this outfit simply because this outfit costs quite a bit. In order to get that, you have to go into the credit benefits, go into the point rebates, and spin the wheel. When you spin the wheel, you can get the elegant butterfly box, and that's where you get it from. So there's a chance that you can get it. Everything in here is worth spinning for, but if you're looking for specific items, you can just buy the items with whatever rebate points you have. Getting 30 star Saint box, those are really good. But you can always farm these in game, so I wouldn't recommend spending any money on it unless you need those items. The Panseas are hard to come by, so you can spend money on that. But getting 10 for 100 is not really worth it, because if you just increase your Saints, you can craft the stuff anyway. I was standing here like, wait, why am I standing here? I know I'm not supposed to be talking to this guy. Let's go with the Falchion. Yeah, let's grab a couple of these. Wait, did I sell all of my blades? No, I did not. Let's actually craft in a different area, see if we have any more luck doing that. So let's go to Cronus first, and then let's go to the Elven City. Because I remember when I was doing gear there, I popped a bunch of fire. So I want to see whether or not the elements matter when it comes to whatever map you're on. Okay, that didn't pop anything. Let's keep going. Oh, we got a +4 air. So let's go ahead and work on the +4 air. If it goes up any higher, we'll continue to work on it. Otherwise, we'll just trash it. Let's do one more, I guess. Nope. Oh my god, it split the +5 water. That's actually trash. I mean, I can give those to like a Legion mate who just absolutely does not have any elements, but that's complete trash. And that's fire. I get it. So this is what we want to work on. Hopefully I can get it. Nope. One more. I might have to trash this regardless. Yep, it split the earth. So, trashed. Alright, so I got Earth 3, but we're not working on Earth. I know there's a couple people in my Legion that do need Earth, but if it's not Earth 4, I'm not working on it. Ooh, that was Air 5. Alright, one more. Alright, so just to show you guys something, this little peerless thing that you see above my head, I'm the only one who has this right now, and I'll have it for 30 days. So every 30 days, depending on who credits the most money on their account or on the server, let me say it properly. Whoever credits the most money on the server legally can get that title. And this giant purple mount that you see me riding on, which the weird part is, it actually isn't supposed to look like that. It's supposed to have like purple glowy stuff all over it, but for some reason the orange one and the purple one don't do that, which is fine. I still like the mount regardless, but my favorite mount in the game is a 7-day mount, which I'll probably end up buying probably sometime in a week or two. But it is actually should be in the mall, if I believe. Under items, no, appearance. Yeah, it's the octopus pirate one, which I can buy one right now. This one's only a 7-day, but it's actually one of my favorite mounts in the game. It's not the fastest, not the prettiest, but I like it. It's like being killed on someone that's on an octopus is kind of embarrassing, which is why I like going with the weird mounts versus flying on something that's cool. Because if you die to a guy on a golden eagle, or a guy riding a golden cloud, or some badass mountain, it's like, oh damn, yeah, that guy was badass. But you die to a guy on a donkey, you're gonna be questioning your life. So that's how I feel about this mount in particular. I think it's weird enough where people would be kind of embarrassed to die from someone riding it. It's the mental game. That's what you're going for. See, you got people that's flying around giant spectral horses. If you die to something like that, and it's like, oh god, that guy was cool, so it didn't matter. Now I definitely got to send TQ a message and see whether or not they can add a donkey mount to the game. It will be the top selling mount. I know this. Alright, so we still got another 150 redstones we can go through. Once we're done with that, I will go ahead and kill the stream. Because we have to prepare for chamber. Once chamber is up and running, then we'll go ahead and do that. Now that 180 EP that you just saw me spend, it's not a waste because I get that back from doing chamber anyway. Every time we do chamber, I get like I get between 100 to 150 EP, so I'm not really losing out on much. And I get to have this mount for another week, so I'm good. Okay, right now they are doing a Valentine's event, which I might as well just rack up as many points as possible because I did not. Oh, they don't have inventory space, so that means I can only do this. Alright, we're good. I just had to check my list to see whether or not someone gifted me while I was AFK or something, so that way I can just return it to them. But when you see people just running through town, stalk them on your giant octopus. And give them diamonds. There you go. Now if they give you a gift back, that's good, because then you can use the rest of your stuff on them. Sonic power. I don't know if that's the alt or someone. I don't know. I'll probably check it out later. But for now, let's go ahead and work on some gear. Still got plenty of swords to go through, so Might as well. So I'm actually curious. How's everyone doing with the coronavirus out there? I was like, my job never closed down. I know a lot of people lost work, so I'm trying to get a down to earth approach on how things are actually going. Since we got +4, I'm going to continue working on that. But yeah, I really want to know how you guys have been doing with the coronavirus, and has it basically made you guys struggle too much? Come on. Don't be a dick, sword. Sim Sim. Okay, who the heck is Sim Sim? And where did they come from? Okay, seeing how I don't know where they are, I actually need to find them. Am I blind or something? Yeah, alright, so I guess I'm not going to be able to find them straight up. So what I'm going to do instead is just send the gift remotely to them. And what that does is it allows me to collect points, because right now they're doing a Valentine's event. Whoever has the most crush points gets specific rewards. That's why I tell people all the time, it doesn't matter whether or not I'm going out there killing snakes or trying to push for the hardest or the best items really early on, because that stuff does not matter. I get everything they're trying to do regardless. It's like, yeah, they can get it their way, which by all means, if I can get it another way, I'm good. So right now I have 196 points for the day, and that's just with me gifting these items over. I need to gift the Grand Passion Packs because they give you 100 points to whoever you're flirting with. That's what it's called. Anytime you give a gift to someone, it's considered flirting. So I need to get rid of these ASAP. Otherwise, I can just give someone one. It's 50 points, but you get double if they're an actual flirt partner. But the total male ranking, I'm ahead by almost 1,000 points. Lord Zotac has been creeping up, but I make sure I stay well ahead of him so that way I can take the prize tomorrow. And the rank 1 prize just gives you a badass outfit. Well, I won't say it's badass. It basically makes you a Nico or Catboy. So a Catboy riding a octopus, yeah, that's definitely cringy enough for me to enjoy it. So I want the rank 1 prize. Alright, just grab a couple more and continue on those swords. It's like, Jesus Christ. When it comes to RNGesus, he is not blessing me with what I need. Wait, where's that sword I was working on? Okay, did not proc any additional element, so we'll try to get it to elite and see whether or not it procs. If it doesn't proc, we'll toss it away. Did not proc, so that's garbage. I know there's probably going to be someone watching this like, you're just throwing away so many valuable swords you can turn around and sell for EP. And I'm like, meh, whatever. I don't want to be known as that guy that sells crappy swords. It's like, if any of you guys played any other game with me, you know that I take crafting very seriously, and I have to have the best products out there. Which, holy crap, that was terrible. Getting a +1. It's like, I'd rather get a no element at all than get a +1. Actually, the sad part is, what if that +1 is just a bait? And it's like, if you continue to increase your +1, it'll probably proc more. I don't know. Let's try it. So let's get 5 stones. Someone's probably going to kill me. Why are you wasting so much? Wait, someone. Oh, that's a test. Yeah, I was looking up here at the top, and he got his Vanquisher to 81. If he gets it to 120, I'll buy it. I'll just straight up buy it from him. Probably give him like a, I don't know, 7,000, 20, no, 10,000 EP. I'll sell it for that much, or I'll buy it for that much. Alright. Let's try to find that crappy +1 sword. Yep, wasn't a bait. It was just straight garbage. Alright, so let's go ahead and head to another zone. I'm probably going to go to the icy zone because they sell higher level weapons, and I wanted to try to work on a couple of those too, just to see whether or not I get anything special. Working on higher level weapons and getting those to proc elements means you're spending less money as a whole. And the reason I say that is because you don't have to worry about leveling up each blade with a violet stone. So, just to show you guys how that works. Right now, we've been working on level 45 weapons. If you right click on a violet stone, you put a violet stone in, I have a 48% chance of actually increasing the level to 52. So this is how you level your weapons up. And it changes its model, the way it looks, yada yada yada. Doesn't affect the actual elements on the weapon itself. The only way to affect the elements is to either socket it, increase the quality of it, or increase the divine quality of it. So when you do divine forging, when you use god stones to make it a god piece of gear, that's how you're able to socket it up, or not socket it up, increase the elements. So let's go ahead and empty out my inventory because everything in here turned out to be trash. But one of the things that I like about this game is you can have kids in this game. And I will show you one of mine right now. I'm saying one of mine, but I only have one kid. So you can get married in this game. The benefits of getting married is you can have a kid. If you're leveling up with that person or doing events with that person, you actually share damage. So when one takes damage, it gets split in half to the other person. The only problem with that is, being a tank like I am, when they're taking damage, I'm taking additional damage because I'm married to them and in the same group. So that kind of sucks too. But that's why I run with 2 pandas, so that way I can always stay healed up and I don't have to really worry about it. So let's go ahead and buy a couple more swords. Ooh, sad blade. Yeah, let's get a couple sad blades. I think 10 should be fine. Because right now, when it comes to getting elements, it's pretty freaking sad. Alright, and again, we're going back to Cronus because that is where we get our redstones. I have enough gold to get 120 more redstones ish. And I say ish because I still gotta factor in the gold it costs to buy the actual weapons that I'm trying to increase the quality of. Alright, so I got about 12 more minutes and then I will be ending the stream, regardless of if we're able to get this item or not. And then at 3 p.m. we're going to work on chamber. So I'll show you guys how chamber works. Doesn't take too long. Put simply, it's a treasure hunt. You run around the map, you collect treasure chests, and from there you'll get clues to where the final chest is. You put all the clues together, you get the coordinates of it, and then you find the final chest. After you do all that, the Legion who finds the chest first triggers the boss. So it'll trigger the boss for every single Legion going. But once you trigger the boss, you fight the boss. Once you kill him, an auction to happen. After the auction, depending on your contribution or your damage points to the boss, you get a certain amount of EP for free. Which is why when it comes to playing this game, if you have people in your Legion, and I'll tell you straight up, if you have people in your Legion that go to these events that are just logging on for these EP events, kick them out of your Legion. There's no reason to have them because they're taking away resources that could be going towards your active players. Who's trying to apoth right now? Yeah, I don't know who that is, so I'm not gonna help him. Alright, so let's see how sad these blades are. Oof, I got a +4 earth. Anything else? Nope. Go ahead and swap it out. Nothing. Okay. Okay, I got a +4 air. Okay, these sad blades aren't actually sad at all. They're giving me +4s. Just give me a +4. Okay, that went to +7. Alright, we're getting somewhere. +2 water. Even though it's split, I'll take it to super just to see where it goes. Because I can always sell a +7. Probably only sell it for like maybe 200. We got +7 win. Let me go ahead and toss that on the market. Actually, let's do, I don't know, +7. Can probably get 150 out of it. So let's do 100 EP or 450 million gold, or 420. Yeah, 420 is fine. Okay, that popped air again. Starting to think these are air swords. Okay, that popped air again. Definitely thinking these are air swords now. Alright, there we go. +4 fire. Come on, baby. Give me... Oh, shit. +8 fire. Now we're getting somewhere. Come on. Fuck. And I ran out of redstones. Come on, you can't make me that excited and then just leave me like that. Alright, where the hell did that sword go? Come on, come on. One more on there. One more on there. I'll be happy if I get a +5. Well, why am I saying air? It should be fire. I need one more on fire. Alright, we're down to our last billion. So we have enough for about 93 more. And the reason why I sell it for EP and gold is because you have people who can't really afford to upload for EP or don't know how to make EP, but they know how to make gold. So I try to keep it fair across the board for everybody. And at the same time, I can always convert gold into EP, so it is what it is. Okay. Come on. Give me one more element. Okay, so it actually didn't pop another element, which is completely fine. What we can do is... Oh, wait, it's a weapon. So, let's see if I open any sockets, whether or not... I gotta see how many I have though. I need 2 more. Yeah, let's open up some sockets on it to see whether or not it procs any additional elements. I know it has like a slim chance of doing so, but I'd rather take the chance and see whether or not it's worth working on. So go to forging, socket. Okay. Why is it not allowing me to socket it? Wait, what the hell did I just do? Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I just socketed the wrong weapon. All right, let's try that again. Let's wear this. Let's make a socket. Let's pay him the 3 for the first socket. And let's go over and get 10 more because I just wasted 10. Alright, that should be, yep, that's more than enough. Alright, cool. So he just made another socket. Let's see whether or not it popped any additional elements. Otherwise, I'll just sell it as is. No, it didn't. Which is fine. It's not too big of a deal. So I can either use yellow stones to plus it up, which, let's go ahead and see whether or not I can get any. I only have 8,000. So that's enough for 80. But for now, let's just start off with the simple 20 yellow stones. Damn, there's a lot of gear I have right now. Now, a good one to get it to is +9. If you get it to +9, it has good sell value at that point. Damn, we were on a roll there. We have a 50% chance of actually getting the +8, but as you can see, damn, got so high up and then it's starting to drop again. Alright, so we just ran through our 20. Someone's selling that Tifa right now. It's not worth the headache of getting that up. So let's do another 30 stones. Which, these eternal stones we get anyway. I'll get some from Chamber. You get them from doing your daily quests. So spending them doesn't really matter. I rarely spend them anyway. So they usually build up for a couple of days and then I'll just spend like a lot of it working on gear. Alright, come on. We gotta get it to +9. Come on, RNGesus. You owe me like 50. Terrible. Just terrible. Come on, I have a 63% chance. I'm pretty sure you can get me to +9. Alright, there we go. Now we're on a roll. There we go. Come on. Two more. Big money. There we go. One more. And that's our +9. That's what's up. Alright, so now we can sell a +4 fire or +8 fire attack with 2 socket sword at +9, and that should be a decent price too. So let's go ahead and throw this on the market. Let's just say 250 EP. Now what I could do also, because I actually don't care about violet stones, I usually just turn that into gold anyway. But what I can do is just burn violet stones in order to continue to increase his level, so that way I can try to get to the +12. which does not look like I'll be able to do. Alright, but one other thing before we go. Okay, so I did proc. Okay. 28%. Alright, whatever. Not too big of a deal. We'll be able to get more violet stones. Oh wait, we have a ton. Okay. Come on, give me 2 more levels and then I'll stop bothering you. Right? But since I ran this stream on a little bit too long, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. You guys, thank you for watching, and I will be back later with more.